Hey, what's up, everyone? Dan here from DFH. I'm just gonna do a quick video right here. That way I can upload it really fast. But first of all, I want to say thanks to everyone following me on Twitter and joining the email list. Downloading the downloads. Some of you even buying the albums and such, and checking out my guitar lessons as well. Now I'm gonna be talking about my second album. If you don't know already, I have an album out right now. It's called Assassin, and it was actually recorded uh, locally, really, in some person's garage. Basically, he had this garage converted into a recording studio, and the guy that recorded it, he's done it for like 10 years, but it's his recording style, he kind of doesn't really keep up on the latest technology and all that. And although he does have some, metal and the harder stuff uh, come through his studio, and record, but he's not really he doesn't really have experience in the whole metal uh, genre. And I actually did my first demo there when I was 19, and I went back and I did the first album, the Assassin album there. And I originally was gonna do it in a this professional studio for this record label, but a bunch of stuff basically happened, and I wasn't able to go there and record it. And the label ended up dropping me, blah blah blah. So, anyways, fast forward, and I wanna really make this second album a decent, sounding album production wise. Far as songwriting goes, that's up to the fans really. If the songwriting improves or not, or like if they like the direction, I'm taking now. But hopefully, the songs will not only sound better and be better songwriting, but the production wise, I really wanna, have a nice good guitar tone on this one. I want to have, tight sounding drums, a solid bass under that, and then vocals, my vocal style, have that mixed right you know, in front of everything, out front, roaring or screaming away, maybe do some different style things, but really, I want to make this album, really sound good, make it sound like the real thing, be able to compare it to other bands, that have been playing, for years and stuff, recorded in their studios, but they've all had help, from their record labels and stuff like that. So, I'm basically trying to do this on my own, but I still need some help. I'll tell you a couple of things though. I do have the material written, and I'm gonna have some session musicians. Whereas last time I didn't really have any session musicians, and like the engineer, he was inexperienced in this genre, and I wasn't really able to work on it as much as I wanted to with the time frame. I would kind of go in for 3 hours, and then like I wouldn't be able to go in till like the next week, for another 3 hours, maybe four or five was lucky, and then I had to do that for probably the course of 2.5 months. Just doing that, just really stressed out because your skill level goes up and down, and that amount of time in between, you can't really focus on things as much as you want. It was more of a hurry up, okay, is that acceptable? And then you just move on to the next thing. And I don't really want to do that with this next album. I want to be able to work, on a certain part, as long as it takes, not be stressed out, and if I play better, sound better, hopefully. But so yeah, so this time I'm going to a professional studio in Syracuse, New York. It's about about an hour and a half away from where I live. So yeah, I'll be staying there for think about 2.5 weeks. I'll be working on the thing every single day. From setting up the gear, to all the way to mixing and mastering. So, so after all that, I should have it just ready to go as soon as I walk out of there. So yeah, it should be interesting. I'll be just the whole budget thing basically is the only thing missing, and what the budget covers is I'm going to be it's going to cost a certain amount of money. Just go in there and track the thing, which means record. And then I'm also gonna be staying there for 2.5 weeks, just like the whole room and board thing. That's factored in. The I'm gonna be hiring 2 session musicians or whatever, and those guys ain't gonna work for free. So they're taking time off to do whatever, and then the whole mixing and mastering process. Bringing up, making sure everything sounds good. All the levels are nice and even. Nothing's like going crazy or anything like that. And the final product, and just making everything really sound industry quality and not done in somebody's garage like my last one. Even though like currently I did have the first album remixed and remastered, and it sounds a lot better. But still, I don't want to go through all that. I just want to get it right the first time. But yeah, basically, I'm not asking for huge amounts of money from everyone. If everyone just gave a little bit or whatever, it'd totally be done. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try this out, for a couple weeks, and if I can see it's going in a good direction, then I'll stick with it. If not, I guess I'll have to wait, till something else happens before I can put out, another album. I'd like to put out another album sometime, this year. If somehow I do manage to get all the money, in order and everything set up, probably take 3 months after that to actually book the studio, and then once I get in there, probably 2.5 weeks or something, maybe 3 weeks. So like pretty much if everything goes right, I'm looking around 4 months from the time I get everything together till you guys will actually be able to hear it. In some form. I have a free track that's downloadable, and I'll have the whole thing. I'm gonna put together a package. Basically, you can get like all my recordings so far. Get 2 albums plus the EP. For price of one or something like that. Get a real package deal going and stuff like that. I might do some physical copies. I'm still debating on that. If I do, those will probably take a week or something, to get those pressed on top of that. But for now, I'm just gonna stick to the digital. That way everybody can get their hands on it, fairly easy. Don't have to worry about shipping it through the mail just yet. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick couple details on what I'm doing. I'll still be doing the other stuff. In the meantime, till I actually go into the studio and can't do it. But yeah, I'm still doing the whole guitar lesson thing and stuff. So, trying to make a lot of stuff happen. And basically just see where everything goes. But I'll see everyone later. So, thanks for watching, listening.